Quick charge pack. Not bad. Alright, it's me and Silent W again, and we're going to be cleaning up the last of the little side missions before we get on with more story-pertinent stuff.
You gotta save the world before you finish the story.
Exactly.
Well, I guess technically you should do them in concert, but, you know, whatever.
We'll just get around to everything as it comes.
Yeah.
These are the results. We have cured the sleepwalker disease. Everyone's fine forever.
Well, it worked once, you know. Statman Harris, a guy with good stats. If only agents had stats. Oh well.
Mm-hmm. And the quick charge pack, which I think we already had, but it is pretty good.
Yeah, we get multiple copies of the packs for dispatch missions and so on and so forth to make sure that you don't miss any of them, because there are few enough of them that it's important that you get every single one of them. There are few enough good ones, rather. So
I'm going to be changing up the squad here a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm going to be taking out Red Shirt here.
Yep.
That's because he hasn't had a chance to go into the field yet.
Yep, first level 5 commando, I think, which is important because we're going to give him
first of all, the commandos can now bring in the plasma cannon, so sweet.
This is the point where commandos actually sort of become a good agent choice, I would say. I would say before this, they're kind of frown-inducing as an agent choice in most circumstances, but now that they have a really, really good weapon, they are significantly more useful. Let's stick with the.
Well, I've always found them useful. I love their taunt ability, just to pull someone out of cover and finish them off. Early game, it's extremely useful.
Taunt is very useful against the tougher enemies, but as the game progresses, taunt can sometimes inadvertently get you into a situation where you don't want it to be. So. Give him not Blobotov.
Always go plasma field, and in this case, I think I'm go for giving him a little more health just to make him last a little longer, because I don't use Pulse Wave very much.
Yeah, Pulse Wave also is just it loses its utility towards the end of the game because very few enemies are able to be stunned, and also that ability upping the damage of it is really sort of just.
Yeah, because you never used it for its damage in the first place.
You're not trying to damage people with it. You want them to get. You want them to get all knocked ass over tea kettle. And it doesn't help with that. Jabbo Fitz, and heavy plasma pistol.
Yeah, we've been using Zetamore. Sorry, not Zetamore. We've been using Quartermass a lot, so I figured I'd give another support some time to shine.
Mm-hmm. What are we going to give him?
The
Range Enhancer. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's an okay pack. Maybe I should have gone with something else. But still, now I can throw shields and stuff much further.
Well, you have Disrupt. You have Disrupt with him, and long-range Disrupt can be very useful. Savior versus Mirror is it's a bletch choice. Both of those abilities just kind of suck, frankly.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter which one you choose. Neither one is great. Savior is really I'm just the scam ability.
We've done Red Carter for a while. Let's go with green. Everyone's got plasma stuff now, so
it's appropriate.
Camo Carter.
There's only one color of soldiers in XCOM. That's green. Doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, what race you are, where you're from, and you're green if you're an XCOM soldier.
And I don't actually know what straps is changing. I don't see straps anywhere.
It changes his shoulder straps.
They didn't seem to change color. I know there's like a separate set of straps underneath. Like he has 2 sets.
Yeah, he's got Nomura syndrome. He doesn't like to talk about it. It's Chicago is burning. Whatever.
Whatever. Great Lakes. They're right by a bunch of water.
Oh, lost contact with the prison convoy. That should be interesting. Surely there's no foul play at work there. I'm sure everything's just fine and their radio broke. For once, an easy mission.
Gray spotted.
Well, nope.
This place is pretty busted up, Barnes. You sure this is our destination?
Transport driver radioed these coordinates over secure channels.
I love any opportunity to mess around with car models. Cars are always cool.
The cars are fun. The cars are fun. So this mission, I believe this was called Valley in development, although my memory is slightly failing me on that. I should post a list of the names of missions. As you just saw, people got pretty badly hurt right off the bat because these sectoids are using heavy plasma guns. Heavy plasma pistols, rather. They are not to be fucked with. They can do some serious damage to you if you let them. If they get a chance, like those two do.
Yeah, and there's me whiffing a shot where I should have killed him there.
Yeah.
But well.
This mission starts off chaotic and doesn't get any better. Those sectoids retreat fairly fast because they're supposed to draw you out of the, the starting area. And here's some of the little mise-en-scène environmental details.
Plasma band! Reports ground alterations come straight from mission control.
I'm not sure how they would have recorded that, but whatever.
Movie license. How do people write, "It's coming right for me"? Ah! Other than dictation, of course. This area
I cannot shoot today.
Yeah, this area was a hell and a half to get performant on the PS3.
Got a commander!
Yeah, it looks kind of wide.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty gross. Yeah.
Give it a push!
It's pretty big, and it's got a lot of enemies in it. It's got a lot of stuff in it. So it's not a good circumstance. So that guy.
Ding.
Yeah, the dingy. The ding ding.
Attack! Targeting now! Attack!
The ding ding is always nice.
God, again, the whole shield plus stims combo is just brutal.
Yes, it's really great. It gives your guys a really nice place to sort of just hang out during the combat. It gives them a lot of bonuses too.
Unless you're facing some like seriously heavy resistance like Sectopods or Mutons, not much can break through it.
Yeah, well, anything that advances will break through it, which is fortunately not too many enemies. So that's helpful.
And here's where the heavy plasma pistol is a little weaker. Oh crap. There's not many ammo crates in this part of the level, so...
Yeah, this is one of those weird later levels that we had, which have lots of human weapons and human ammo, which... I don't know, this was originally intended to be earlier in the game, I believe, but...
That's your target. Taking aim. Focus on that target.
So, yeah.
And here's our other introduction to the elite mutant.
Yes, come flying over those bunkers. Lucky that you got back up before he got fully deployed.
Yeah. Sadly, though, since I went down earlier, all my stuff is still on cooldown, but thank you, drone!
Yeah!
I love the lift drone so much.
Yeah. He's really useful, especially later in the game.
Back with us! We need a boost! Activate the stim! We need support over here! These are armored!
Alright, let's see if we can whittle him down a little bit.
Yeah. Very important for that to happen right now. He's got lots of armor to go through.
Yeah. We've stripped off most of the armor off the top of him, but man, this dude can eat a lot of ammo.
Yes, he can eat an astonishingly large amount of punishment. So
Lifting it!
I kind of wanted to see if I could lift him in midair. I guess not.
yeah, trying to do that is a little odd. Behaves a little oddly. Once he starts that jump, you can't interrupt him or really do much of anything to him. Because otherwise everything would go kind of weird if you did.
And here's me getting flanked by a bunch of guys.
Yes, one of the first uses of enemy flanking behavior that's actually occurred in your playthrough, I think. You've usually killed them too fast. And nice little head stick to finish them off.
Take it down!
No, I don't think the grenade hit his head. Came close, but I think he mostly dodged it.
Yeah, the grenades are. There's no special magnetism on the grenades, so where they land is where they land. Unfortunately.
Area secure!
Alrighty.
Mayday! Mayday! The rendezvous was a trap! We've been ambushed!
Locked up.
This prisoner must
Time
be
to
some
inside.
kind of big deal.
Whitecoats seem to think so. Orders are to bring him back alive. For study.
So if this was a
through the
convoy,
bunker.
was the convoy going to drive straight through an alien base?
Yeah.
Anyway, hitting that button also unlocks the door to your left, this area here. which has a redundant backup. This is which one is this? The kinetic accelerator pack. That might be the third time I've picked it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's, as you noticed, a lot of duplication of packs, as I mentioned earlier, just because
Gotta make sure the player has access to as many as they can.
Yeah, because without good packs, the late game gets very difficult.
Oh yeah. This fight's a little bit interesting because there's some friendlies over there.
Yes, these guys were a big deal during production. We realized that we didn't have any plans for friendly NPCs, and we had to sort of realize, ooh, hey. My question is, how did they manage to do that much damage to that Sectopod?
Wait, the Sectopod's already damaged?
Yeah, that first Sectopod is heavily damaged.
Oh yeah! Wow, that thing's like less than half health.
Yeah, it's like a quarter health. How did they manage to do that with just M14s? These guys are some kind of super soldiers. Or, well, they would be if they survived the encounter. Even if they do, unfortunately, they don't do anything special. They're not scripted to die. They're not scripted to die.
Oh shit, yeah, the other Sectopod just landed too.
Yes, this is your first double Sectopod fight. It's it can get a little hairy if you don't understand what's going on. If you get tunnel vision on the first one, it's not good.
That's your target.
Yeah.
Take it down.
The first time I went through this, the second one landing was a very nasty surprise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, one thing I wanted to ask that I noticed in some of my practice runs, is it possible to cripple the Sectopod's legs and have them like lurch around on 2 or 3 legs? Because I think I managed to do that once.
You cannot destroy a leg. No, you can blow the armor off a leg, and that stuns them and makes them sort of go drunk for a minute. But other than that, no.
Okay, that might have been what I saw.
It's mine. Take it out. Target confirmed. All targets down.
But I was very pleased with myself. I managed to save the army guys. They're still chilling over here.
They are.
That train car was the transport. Our target should be in there.
So
if you take too long, the other enemies will kill the shit out of these guys.
Yeah, they won't really do anything after you rescue them, but, you know.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get a thank you or something, but oh well.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of shell-shocked at this point.
I would be.
Yeah. And, well, hey, this is great. You can go to the crane car.
He's loose.
Nobody, no damage to it. Just open that door and everything is going to be great.
Repositioning.
Nice of him to wait there for us.
It is nice of him to wait there for us, but he's trying to mindfuck your dudes. This piece of scripting here, did not enjoy it. I thought that was lazy, because it sets up a really silly dynamic. If he could lift a train car out of the way, why doesn't he just splatter you with it?
Yeah.
He really should have.
And again, we have to follow this alternate path to try and find him. He could be running off in the other direction completely.
Yeah.
Oh well. And I guess when this video goes up will be a little late, but happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah. Scarecrows, pumpkins, all that jazz. It's all good. See, a Moot Gene takes off across that area. We have to head into the little farmhouse over here. Blob goes. That can't be good.
Ugly business happened in here.
People can do awful things when they're scared.
Yeah. Or when they're hungry.
They had like 1 million pumpkins outside. Why are they resorting to cannibalism already?
I don't really think it's cannibalism.
Enemy, we got him.
Oh, well, it's just that line about hungry. Oh well.
Yeah, that does
Enemy commanders
not make that much sense in the context of all those pumpkins. But,
doubled himself.
Oh well.
Both. Kill them both.
Shit's getting dark.
Hit it hard.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's your target. Enemies engaged. I'm going in.
Yeah.
Disrupt.
I don't know. Give your agents some break. They don't really know what's going on. They're not paying too much attention.
All targets down. Fox orders
Just checking his armor out. Not bad.
Alive, boss.
Well, he's not a prisoner anymore, is he?
He never was.
My God. They had a mind reader in custody at Central Command. He must know everything.
Exactly. I don't care what Falk wants. We find this son of a bitch and we put him down.
Yeah, Carter being nice and proactive.
Yeah. A first? Not quite a first, but you know.
We got hostiles!
Ah, this part.
There's a commander here!
And Moot Gene, there we go. He's actually got a unique name there.
He does. He is one of the only unique named outsiders. He's the only unique named outsider that we haven't heard mentioned already, actually, as part of the enemy command structure. And he will stay the same.
Behind that! On my way!
How's that? Lovely little lighting bug there. Gross.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, well.
One thing I like is, despite the fact that the dudes are hovering in the air, if you put a plasma field under them, they'll still get burned.
Oh shit, really? Whoops. Oh well.
Was it not supposed to?
Nope. It's not supposed to. It's only supposed to hit dudes that are on the ground, but...
Walk it off!
Still got a pulse, come on!
Well, I don't know how the coding for lifting works, but...
It just basically animates the dude and ragdolls him, but it keeps his location, so yeah. So this series...
maybe it doesn't factor in the Y then.
Yeah, it doesn't. So this series is a little like Outsider 4 airbase thing. And I forgot to mention it, but back there we saw Moot Gene doing the first canonical use of the Outsider Scion maneuver. They create a clone of themselves, and you have to fight both. And that can be really irritating, especially if you're not good at identifying the clone versus the real one. Because, you know, if you kill the real one, the clone goes away, but if you kill the clone, nothing happens to the real one.
Oh. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Focus on that one. Target confirmed. Attack!
Attacking your target!
I always find it annoying when enemies are in cover really far away, because agents just aren't quite accurate enough to get them.
Agents are not accurate enough to do that. No, they aren't. That's really a job for the player.
Attack!
On your target!
Take it down!
It is really a job for the player to handle.
Another gunship.
Yep, it's an airbase. What did you expect?
I ducked right in the nick of time there.
Yeah. I love those little spinning things in the middle of the airbase. They're one of my favorite props. Meshes from the game.
They look cool.
Actually, I think if you have the all the physics stuff, the pillars are usually cooler, weirder looking. But I still have to get around to the physics stuff, which might make a good interim
Get that bastard's
interim video at some point.
Find me, you bastards!
Yeah, this mission is really sort of littered with little mise-en-scène things like that little topographical map type thing in the first area of the airbase, and all the little convoy radio transmissions and stuff like that happen in later parts. So it's I believe this was one of the first side missions where
Get those stems ready!
there was a real push to make sure all that stuff got in.
Shield orb!
Yeah, they're quite nice. Most of the little topographical 3D things, and just have some like alien speech on them, which is pretty neat.
Yes.
Location reach! Attack!
We'll be hearing more of that as it goes on.
Yes, we'll be hearing more about the alien speech.
Got it! Target!
That's the weak point of the shield, is they do nothing for grenades.
Yep. Grenades just
If anything, they make grenades more dangerous, because now the grenades are hovering in air, so you don't get shielded from them.
Attack!
Yes, they're full blast everywhere. Quite irritating.
You go, Carter. Don't knock it if it works.
Yeah, very true.
In position! Attack! Take it down! Target on it!
Yeah, I think it's just that's the last guy over there.
Yeah. I think it is.
Walk it off!
Enemy down!
There we go. I didn't even see who killed him, but
He's dead now.
Dead. Let's get moving. Repositioning.
No need to prep the Sky Ranger for live cargo barns.
You got away?
Never mind. Let's head home.
it's a nice little view from the top there too.
Yeah, it is. It's one of those nice little vistas that actually makes it easier to complete the mission. If you just beeline for that area up top there, it turns the whole thing around and makes it much easier to deal with all the enemies.
High ground, yeah.
Yeah.